Hello and welcome back to ethercycle channel, Shopify Sunday Drive. I'm your host, Kurt Elster, and I want to talk to you today about abandoned cart sequences. So, given my profession, whenever I buy something online, especially if I see it's a Shopify store, I will purposefully try to trigger an exit intent to see if I get an offer. And then if I don't get that, I will intentionally abandon my cart. Number one, I'm cheap. I want the discount. And two, I want to see how they approach it. And having looked at, let me close this, having looked at a lot of these abandoned cart flows, having set them up for clients, and having seen what works, I think I've come up with a three-step process, 3 or 4-step, we'll talk about it optionally, that should work to generate the maximum amount of revenue. So, if you're using Shopify and just Shopify, you can set up one abandoned cart email. And if you're just starting out, that's fine. One abandoned cart email is better than nothing. And the one they give you, the default template, it's fine. It's okay. It's very traditional. But we could do better. So comment below, ask me. I will give you a link to a much better template that you could just copy and paste in. So my first template, I actually want to send it out in Shopify. And it'll come in the form, it'll look mostly like a plain text email, and it'll be customer service focused. So it's the first email, you should send it probably, I would go with 4 hours. I would experiment either 1 hour or 4 hours, but strike while the iron is hot. Send it for sure the same day to the person and say, hey, I saw you started a checkout, you didn't complete it. My name's Kurt, I'm the store owner of Acme Fidget Spinners. And I wanted to know, was there a problem? Was there anything that I could help you with? Did something stop you? Any questions I could answer, concerns? Just make the first one look like it's from a real person and make it about helping the customer. No discounts, no tricks, just, hey, did something go wrong? Because maybe they did have a question that they need answered, and they decided, well, I'm just gonna wait on this. And by being very upfront and helpful, it's going to encourage people to buy, which I think is great. So then the second email, you want to send from your email provider. My favorite is Klaviyo, and I'll link below to a trial account that you can use. And yes, I get an affiliate payment from that, but it's because I absolutely believe in Klaviyo. It is my favorite email software. And at the same time, use whatever tool you're comfortable with. I don't care what tool you use, so long as you're sending out abandoned cart emails, doing some kind of marketing automation, all right? So we don't need to argue over tools. But so that first email, really plain text, customer service focused, from you, the store owner, and probably send it out from Shopify. Why not? The downside to that is you don't recover revenue. You don't get the revenue statistics, but whatever. Or you can do it in your email toolbox, fine. Second email. The second email, you send it out, you say, hey, good things come to those who wait, right? Here's a discount code. And what's cool in like Klaviyo and Conversio, those apps, you could do dynamically generated coupon codes. So the person actually gets a unique one-time use coupon code for them. I wouldn't offer more than 15%. So we've tested like 5, 10, 15%, 20%. And 10 performs better than 5, 15 performs better than 10, but 20 performed consistently about the same as 15, and beyond that, it turned into diminished returns. So I think 15% off, if you could swing it, is the right amount to offer as a discount code, or do a fixed amount like $5 if you've got really high average order values. But I like 10 or 15% off. So you send that one out, you say, hey, good things come to those who wait. And here's the coupon code. And then in there you say, listen, this one is just for you. It only works once. Don't share it. And it's going to expire in 24 hours. Okay, so now we've made it personalized and we've added a sense of urgency to it. We're trying to force them to act. Plus we we can't hold the inventory forever, etc. So there's good legitimate reasons to do it. And then I would wait 24 hours and send them a third email. And the third email just says, hey, remember that coupon code we sent you yesterday? It's expired. We're terribly sorry. Last chance, we warned you. Send it early in the day. So we'll say wait 12 hours. Send it out and have it say, Hey, that coupon code expires tonight, so last chance, get it while it's hot. Okay, so that's 3 emails. I love that sequence. If you wanted to, you could try experiment. If you don't want to give up the coupon code too soon, you could go with a 4 email sequence. So before we introduce the coupon codes, your second email should then just be a reminder. Just a, hey, life happens. You know, we know you got busy. You probably forgot. It makes sense. It's cool. It happens to all of us. We're forgetful. You know, just try and sympathize, empathize with the customer always, but especially when you're asking them for their money, right? Be a human, be nice, be cool about it. So that might work, and that way you're not giving up that 10% unnecessarily. I see too many people where the first abandoned cart email is just straight to coupon code. Why? I probably just got busy. You know, maybe I was starting to check out and then my baby started crying and I had to go feed the baby. You know, there's always something, or the doorbell rang. You know, there's always a thing where I'm like, I'll do this later, and then I forget. You know, and in my case, I often count on the abandoned cart email to show up and remind me. So, so your options are, if you're going to do the 4 email sequence, first one, customer service. Hey, is there anything I can help you with? Second, hey, you left these items in your cart. Here, you know, no worries, we saved it for you. You know, they might sell out at a little bit of urgency, but we've got the cart saved for you. And if you just click this link, we'll transport you back to your cart, lickety split. Third email, hey, good things come to those who wait. Here's a 15% off coupon. It's a one-time use. It's just for you, and it's going to expire in 24 hours. Fourth email, hey, that coupon code we sent you yesterday, it's going to expire tonight, so use it or lose it, buddy. I like that sequence. I think that, you know, that should work in most any e-commerce store. I can't imagine a situation where it wouldn't. But tweak it, give it your own branding, give it your own personality. But don't shy away from, especially in that first email, plain text. When you email your grandma, do you put together a whole HTML email with tables and images? Of course not. So if you want it to look believable, if you want to increase engagement and trust, make it really stripped down and plain. And you know what? You're going to make everybody's life easier. I don't want to mess around with these fancy HTML emails, you know, especially on my phone. I just want text. Just let me read it. So I think that, you know, when you put yourself in the shoes of the customer like that, it makes a lot of sense to do it that way. Anyway, I love abandoned cart sequences. You know, they're one of the most profitable revenue driving sequences. If you're not doing it, I'm so thrilled because you've got this huge opportunity ahead of you, this great low-hanging fruit. And if you are doing it, you're probably just sending out 1 email, maybe 2. Try this 3 or 4 email sequence. It should really advance things. So give it a shot. And of course, if you need help doing it, feel free. You can hire me, ethercycle.com, ethercycle. I'd love to help. And thanks, everybody. I will talk to you next week.